Aman Zaman. The headlines. The President has asked the ulama and Aima Karam to ensure standard operating procedures in mosques as we need to demonstrate the discipline like a responsible nation against COVID-19. 113 more deaths due to coronavirus infection and 4,414 new positive cases have been reported in the country. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Jammu and Kashmir National Front has condemned the shifting of Kashmiri prisoners from the territory to different jails of India. In Afghanistan, at least 9 people have been killed in a fuel tanker explosion in Kabul. And now the news in detail. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, has asked the ulama and Aima Karam to ensure standard operating procedures in mosques as we need to act responsibly and demonstrate discipline against COVID-19. Talking to Muhtamin of Wafaqul Madaris, Qari Hanif Jalandhari and Allama Sajid Naqvi over telephone, the President appealed to them to observe all standard operating procedures during the holy month of Ramadan. He asked the ulama to stress the people to wear face masks while offering prayers and observe the distance. Dr. Arif Alvi appealed to Allama Sajid Naqvi to convince the people to wear face masks and observe discipline at majalis. Allama Sajid Naqvi assured the President of full implementation of SOPs and said all precautionary measures will be ensured. The President said he has written letters to Wafaqul Madaris to implement the standard operating procedures in all madaris and mosques during the holy month of Ramadan. 113 more deaths due to coronavirus infection and 4,414 new positive cases have been reported in the country in a single day. According to latest statistics issued by the National Command and Operations Center, the death toll in the country due to the pandemic has reached 18,070. The positivity ratio after 45,275 tests remained 9.74%. 722,202 patients stand recovered from the infection. The Minister for Kashmir Affairs and Gilgit-Baltistan, Ali Amin Gandapur, has said development package worth 370 billion rupees of the federal government will usher in a new era of progress in the region. In a statement, he said Gilgit-Baltistan development package will bring improvement in all the sectors and the region will emerge as a base camp for development in Pakistan. The minister said Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government has initiated development projects in Azad Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan to remove the sense of deprivation of the people. He said tourism sector is being promoted in Gilgit-Baltistan region and more funds will be allocated in the next year's budget. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Jammu and Kashmir National Front has condemned in strong terms the shifting of Kashmiri prisoners from the territory to different jails of India. The Jammu and Kashmir National Front spokesman Shafiqur Rahman, in a statement in Srinagar, deplored that amidst fast-spreading coronavirus, shifting of Kashmiri prisoners from the valley to different parts of India tantamounts to endangering the prisoners' lives. He said the reckless step has been taken at a time when the pandemic is claiming thousands of lives daily and prisons have been declared as hotbeds for the coronavirus disease. Meanwhile, the chairman National Panthers Party, Harsh Dev Singh, has held the Narendra Modi-led fascist Indian government responsible for the catastrophe due to COVID-19 in the country. Harsh Dev Singh, who is holding a sit-in Jammu, said the ruling party is persistently indulging in self-praise and self-celebration rather than taking appropriate measures to protect the citizens from the deadly coronavirus. The Nepalese government has decided to close 22 border points with India amid a sharp surge in COVID-19 cases in India. Bangladesh has already closed its border with India for 2 weeks in view of the sharp increase in the coronavirus cases in the neighboring country. In Afghanistan, at least 9 people have been killed and 14 injured in a fuel tanker explosion in Kabul. The fire broke out in a fuel tanker at Kila Murad Beg area north of Kabul. More than 50 fuel tankers, trucks and other cars, houses and shops were also damaged in the fire. High-ranking diplomats from China, Germany, France, Russia and the United Kingdom in Vienna have made progress in talks focused on bringing Washington and Tehran back into compliance to the landmark Iran 2015 nuclear deal. Russia, United Kingdom, Germany and France diplomats expressed the hope for more progress this week. The Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action will now meet by the end of next week in Vienna to hold further talks. In the United States, a gunman has killed 2 people in shooting at a casino in Wisconsin. The American authorities say the gunman was also killed by law enforcement members outside the casino. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.